All right, breaking right now. If you drive for Uber or Uber Eats, I want you to take a time out to do something for me. Go into your Uber driver app. At the top left, the 3-line menu, click on that. Go into inbox, because just hitting my inbox about 32 minutes ago at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to look for a notification that says helping you with a record high gas prices. Welcome to the video. If you're driving, again, Uber Eats, this pertains to you. Grubhub, this especially pertains to you as well. And even DoorDash, because there's a trend going on right now that you're going to want to see. So we're going to go over this together. This new announcement, you can see straight from their website, which I thought was really interesting, by the way, that it says 3 hours ago that this website was live. I just got the notification literally like 30 minutes ago. Let me know in the live chat or the comment section if you got this notification as well. Again, folks, it says introducing temporary fuel assistance for drivers and couriers. This is live. This is happening right now. And the reason why this is so important, if you didn't know, folks, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, this is the best place to learn this stuff. Grubhub just 24 hours ago announced really the first player in the food delivery space, benefits for you as a driver to help curb increasing record gas prices. We just did a video on it, so you can check that out after this one. But some of their benefits in this email right here, we'll go over this, and then we're going to get into the announcement from Uber. But they announced benefits. This is Grubhub, increased per mile distance pay, offsetting the per mile increase due to gas prices. Let me know if you have this email from Uber right now. I appreciate you joining this breaking news. Right now, briefly, we're just recapping what Grubhub did 24 hours ago. So they're increasing the per mile pay because of increased gas prices. This is a national program, again, on Grubhub, and then we'll dive into the Uber announcement. Extra earnings opportunities through missions. Those are the batched bonuses on Grubhub. And folks, this is happening right now live. In our recent video talking about this announcement from Grubhub, I stated that I never see mission bonuses. Well, guess what? Tonight I got a mission bonus for tomorrow morning. So this is happening right now. Nextly, discounted gas with Gas Buddy partnership, 25 cents per gallon. And then finally, additional pay based on how many miles you've driven for the week. So that's a quick recap of what Grubhub has done. Now let's get into this announcement from Uber. If you're a driver or a courier on Uber Eats, it doesn't matter. Let's get into this live. And again, let me know in the live chat or the comment section if you have this announcement as well. So again, what this is doing is helping to combat rising gas prices. And Jose has it. I see you guys in here. I appreciate you being here, Jose. Ellen has it as well. My brother Matt, joining the live stream today, has it as well. Yes, so I see some confirmations in here. I've gone over this briefly, and I have a feeling of which one is better already. I'm going to go over this in full with you, but I feel like one's already better. And then we're going to answer the question, is DoorDash going to do the same thing? So we know, this is Uber now, we know that you felt the sting of record high gas prices, which has affected how much you're able to earn on Uber. In an effort to reduce the burden of high fuel costs, we are rolling out a temporary fuel surcharge to support drivers and couriers. 100% of this new surcharge will go directly to you. Rides customers, this is ride share, will pay a surcharge of either 45 cents or 55 cents on each Uber trip. And Uber Eats customers will pay either 35 cents or 45 cents on each Uber Eats order, depending on their location. Continuing, the surcharge is temporary for the next 60 days, but we will continue to monitor gas prices and may make additional changes. The surcharge amount will vary by city. In fact, help me out right now. Do me a favor. So we're bringing this to you really first. What's going on here? I'm here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, if you didn't know. So ride share customers 45 cents extra or 55 cents extra. And Uber Eats customers are paying 35 cents or 45 cents extra. Not sure what qualifies for 35 or 45. This is breaking. Let me know the amounts in your marketplace, because it does say it does vary based on marketplace. Okay, temporary, the next 60 days they're going to monitor, and it will vary depending on average trip distances and local gas price increases. So I imagine if you're in a further spread out city, maybe Texas markets, Florida markets, probably some of California, and the like, maybe Arizona, that you might see a bigger increase on this surcharge and the local gas prices. So again, California, some of these more harder hit markets when it comes to gas prices, you may also see a higher surcharge. Folks, there's a lot going on. Drop a like if you appreciate me bringing this to you first. I got a lot to say on this. I'm going to save that until we go over this here. But it's important, the post continues, to highlight that this surcharge is temporary and designed to try and keep earnings consistent during this difficult moment. Over the coming weeks, we plan to listen to your feedback. Through our partnership with Get Upside, you can also get cash back at more than 25,000 gas stations in the United States. If you haven't yet, take a minute to sign up. The U.S. Department of Energy and Environmental Protection Agency have tips about how to get the best mileage out of your vehicle here. So again, folks, I need you to let me know what the surcharge is in your marketplace. Carly, I appreciate you sharing here. We see Phoenix to 45 cents and 50 cents on Uber Eats. Let's go back up here. So that's higher right here. That's higher than Pittsburgh. Whoop, nope. Let's try that again. Nope. Okay, it's not going to cooperate. That's fine. Right here, you can see it, folks. 35 cents, 45 cents on Uber Eats. Phoenix, a little bit higher by 10 cents and 5 cents respectively there. Appreciate you sharing that, Carla. Let us know what the rates are in your marketplace, folks. In Florida, Tampa Bay, 55 cents for rideshare. Again, higher than Pittsburgh. So check your app. Again, this is Uber, folks, Uber Eats. You can go into your driver app, click on the top left of the menu, click on inbox. You should have a notification that says helping you with record high gas prices. Pittsburgh, right there at the middle of your screen, it is 35 or 45 cents for Uber Eats, 45 or 55 for ride share. So it actually does look pretty similar here for Florida. And we see, gas in Phoenix up to $4.99, Orlando, 55. Let me know, folks. Let me know. I appreciate you sharing your numbers here. Michael, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. With the spelling there, Charlotte, 45 cents on Uber Eats. Miami, 55. Folks, I really love seeing you dumping the numbers in here so we can all get an idea of what the surcharge is. You know what? I've seen... I'm going to be honest here. It says it's going to vary by city. I'm seeing a lot of the similar numbers, like 35 cents to 55 cents. And it does vary based on ride share with Uber or Uber Eats. I'm curious if anyone has like 60 cents or, lower, like 35 cents. Ellen with 45 cents in Vegas. Please do, if you can, folks, let us know if you're referring to Uber or Courier with Uber Eats, just so we can get a better sense of this number here. Let's continue, folks. This is breaking right now, just announced tonight, at least at the time of filming this video. It is important to highlight this, that this surcharge is temporary and designed to try and keep earnings consistent during, we already read that. Okay, wonderful. Long term, we believe that the key to reducing the impact of gas prices on your earnings is to make the switch to an electric vehicle. Kind of a bold claim there. Let me know in the comments or the live chat what you think about Uber's statement there. Uber offers incentives, discounts, and partnerships to help you go electric as part of our work to become a zero emissions platform, including higher earnings. This is with EVs specifically, EV purchase and rental discounts and charging discounts. We're not going to go over that specifically. You can pause the video to look over these or check your email. Again, these are the benefits to go over the EV push that Uber is encouraging here. But what we're really focusing on right now is right here. The surcharge. All right, let me give you my thoughts on this, folks. Let me give you my thoughts on what I think about this new surcharge. If you're just joining, can you do me a favor? Firstly, can you drop a like and let me know that you're getting value in this breaking news and soon to be insight here I'm going to give you. This is right on the heels of this, folks. Right on the heels of Grubhub doing this for their drivers. Literally 24 hours ago, Grubhub releasing this email. So, I guess insight number one is, in that video where I talked about, is DoorDash going to do this? Is Uber Eats going to do this? We have our answer right here. I said that, yeah, I thought that Uber and Uber Eats would do this first before DoorDash, and that came true here. And I cited that, DoorDash has the market share. They're clearly in the lead when it comes to food delivery. They may not be as incentivized. But now, can I get your insight on this, please? The comments are flying in. I see it in here. I see it, folks. We can't get to everyone. We'll certainly have a Q&A here after we get to the info first. James, one of our VIPs, I appreciate everyone in here. Again, a lot to say. The pressure is on DoorDash now, isn't it? The pressure in just 24 hours, basically, that Uber Eats and Grubhub added these pay incentives for their drivers because of increased gas prices. Again, take a look. Now, point number two, these benefits programs are vastly different. And if you didn't notice, let me point this out completely clearly to you. So for instance, take a look at the bonuses here from Grubhub. Again, Grubhub. They will pay you more per mile to help you get, back to kind of a consistent earnings of what you had before the gas price increases. They're offering extra bonus opportunities. Maybe, I've yet to see that. You can let me know if you've seen that more. The discounted gas, yes, Uber's doing this here as well, but they're also offering just straight up additional pay based on the miles that you've driven. So if you do this, more part-time, higher hours or straight full-time hours, you'll benefit more because you're gonna get more of this additional pay. So again, additional pay based on miles and an increased per mile pay for the distance. Now, going back to Uber Eats, this is starkly different. Pay attention to this. This is a surcharge not paid by the companies. At least that's the way I'm reading this here. It says, and I don't think I can highlight it because, for whatever reason, it doesn't like me highlighting it. Let's try it again. Nope. Okay. You get it right here. That the customers are paying this surcharge. Rides customers will pay a surcharge. And then it says, Eats customers will pay a surcharge. So number one, the companies aren't paying you more. It's indirectly like passing it off to the customer. Like, I'm sorry. They're just like, sorry, man, you're gonna help us, pay our drivers more insofar as a surcharge. And then number two, it's a one-time incentive. Listen to that. It's a one-time incentive on the run. So it is what? 35 cents or 45 cents on every Uber Eats order. 45 cents and 55 cents on every rideshare order. And that's it. It's a one and done incentive. So would I make more money with Grubhub's benefit of per mile distance pay, combined with my, at the end of the week, additional pay boost based on my mileage. They need to give us more information on that. We don't have any more information on, where's the scale there. Can I make more money doing that versus this? Because again, it's a one-time surcharge here. Point number 3, or wherever we're at here. We're flying. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Look here at that next line. It says it's temporary for 60 days. So Grubhub, in their announcement yesterday, they also said it's temporary, but we don't know how long it's going to last with Grubhub. So I'll kind of give, I guess, the win there to Uber Eats tentatively, because I'm a little wary of, who can you make more money for? You're going to have to, run the numbers. You can figure out, all right, based on my average distance, my market, I'll make more money with this 35 cents or with the, Grubhub pay adjustments. But at least we have a hard and fast 60 days. So, we didn't have that with this. I'm trying to remember where they said it on the email. Let's see if we can find it here. Yeah, it's temporary. There is no hard and fast deadline with this one on Grubhub. We'll continue to monitor the situation, etc. So that's another thing to keep in mind here. Let's take a look here. Also mentioning right here, the surcharge is also temporary. The same kind of thing here, this Get Upside. Here's some more insight for you. This partnership with Get Upside to save gas, right here, cash back at more than 25,000 gas stations. Right there, you can see you can sign up if you want to sign up for that. You can try it out. So again, am I going to save more? Because there we're trying to, we talked about in that Grubhub video, deflecting expenses. So you have your revenue and you have your expenses. I want as much revenue as possible and the least amount of expenses. Obviously, that's our profit margin there. So if the pay incentives help me make more, increase my revenue, then this helps me decrease expenses as far as gas savings. Or can I save more money with this? The Gas Buddy partnership, which saves you 25 cents off per gallon using this Gas Buddy card. So if I was in the driver's seat, if I'm really crunched for my bottom line and I want to just squeeze as much profit out as I can, I would try both. Sign up for the Gas Buddy thing. You can try this, what's it called? Get Upside, to see which one saves you more. And then again, am I making more money on the one time? Because again, this is a one-time benefit on each run. Or again, am I making more money on the Grubhub partnership? Let me know your thoughts. That's the announcement, folks. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions on this. Do you think it's going to help you out? Again, take a look. This was just announced. You'll get 100% of a new surcharge on Uber or Uber Eats. You'll see here in Pittsburgh, 45 or 55 cents on Uber runs, 35 cents or 45 cents respectively on Eats runs for 60 days. And it's going to vary by marketplace. We've seen your comments that these, it's kind of, it ranges from 45, I think honestly to 55. I haven't seen anything that's really, lower than 35. I haven't seen anything that's higher than 55. So let me know your thoughts. If you have questions, decisions, I want to help you answer the questions if I can. If you want to see something again, let me know, and certainly drop a like if you're getting value in here. Let's see what you're saying. Let's go to your comments. Post your questions with a Q or a question mark. I appreciate that, Sage. Thanks for being here. Mike also stating that he is just seeing this. And Ninja also seen this just about an hour ago, and then the app went down. I don't know if that's related. It could just be a thing in your marketplace. If you're referring to Uber Eats, my app is still fine. So, will DoorDash do this? And again, put your questions, your comments. I want to see your questions and your feelings about this. Here's a great question from Chris. Thanks for being here. Will hurting customers, I think you mean that have discretionary income for delivery orders, the way I read it. Will hurting customers have discretionary income? Yeah, I think I understand what you're asking there. So Uber is in essence forcing customers to pay, again, this surcharge. It's going to vary. But this is what I was thinking. If customers are like, what is this new surcharge? Will it hurt order volume on Uber and Uber Eats? It might. It certainly might. If I'm ordering my food and I see a 55-cent charge and, maybe I'm one of those customers, let me know if you've ever done this as a customer, but you place the same order on like Grubhub or DoorDash to see which one's cheaper. People do that all the time with Uber and Lyft in rideshare. Yeah. I mean, customers, I think, are going to go with who's cheaper. So I could see that. More reason to drive for as many apps as possible. Because if you see, I don't think it's going to take a big hit with order volume. You might see like a 2% decline. Then you'll be fine because you can pick up those orders on those other apps. DJ, another good, some more insight here. It will hurt tips. Think about that. Yeah, if a customer notices that, again, they're forced into paying this surcharge, that's what it is. It's a surcharge. And customers already know that there's, the delivery fee. Sometimes there's a small order fee. If you don't put enough stuff on the order, there's a small order fee. There is a service fee. There's service fee, there's delivery fee. Sometimes there's a convenience or a small order fee. And you tack on a fuel assistance fee, the customer is going to be like, well, forget this dude. I'm paying enough to Uber. I'm not going to tip the guy. Look, when it always comes down to order requests, stick to the basics, the dollars to mile ratio. Doesn't matter how much they tip. Doesn't matter anything. Just the dollars to mile ratio is, the numbers don't lie. If it's a good run, it's a good run. If it's not, it's not. It doesn't matter, if it's higher base pay, tip, go by those numbers. Appreciate you adding that. Exactly. Rosario. Yeah, people will order off different apps if they're being charged more. Yeah, man. If I need a ride to the airport, I'm opening up Uber and Lyft to see which one's cheaper. Nothing wrong with that. You're a consumer. It makes sense. But yeah, some of the fees can just be fees, as I see in the comments. Folks, if you're just tuning in, Uber just an hour ago announced a new fuel. Scroll at the top there. Temporary fuel assistance for drivers and couriers. If you're an Uber driver or an Uber Eats driver, you now get a additional pay, a one-time boost per run that the customer pays. That is different than what Grubhub just announced yesterday, where, at least from what I can see, at least from what they told us, it sounds like they're paying it. I could be wrong. But based on how I read this email yesterday, it seemed like they were paying these incentives, but not the case on Uber. Do me a favor, please. Again, if you value getting this info first, if you're on the road right now, if you're at home, I was just about to settle in for the weekend. No, we got to get this stuff to you first. Can you drop a like on this video? Consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. I would love to have you a part of our side hustle and money making team here. Right now, folks, I want to hear what you're saying. Any questions? Yeah, and this is the question. Sonny asks, did I miss if DoorDash or Grubhub are paying more too? Yeah, Sonny, Grubhub is paying you more to help offset gas prices. The big question, let me ask you, our team members here. So Grubhub's done it. They're starting to pay you more because of gas. Uber just tonight is doing it. They're paying you more through the customer, but they're going to pay you. Someone's going to pay you more on Uber and Uber Eats. So all of the, driver eyes are looking at DoorDash. It is the most popular food delivery side hustle. Will they do it? Put your responses in the live chat or the comment section. Do you think we're going to be back here in another 24 hours announcing that DoorDash did this or no? Let me know. I'll look for those responses. Let me give you my thoughts here. I feel like if they do it, they're going to get pressured into doing it. Like, it doesn't look good if they're the only one that doesn't do it. And this is a story that's basically as old as 2012, when Uber and Lyft were first founded, and they literally went mirroring each other as far as driver sign-on bonuses, just pay bonuses. That was the pattern for years. They still kind of do it, but again, 2012 to 2018. If one came out with a feature, if one tweaked their heat map, bonuses, sign-on stuff, the other would mirror it. So will that kind of repeat here? I don't know. I mean, they don't have to, DoorDash, that is. It might look pretty bad on them. If they don't do it, I'll give you a hot take here. If they don't do it, and once gas prices deflate, hopefully sooner rather than later, so there's no $6 anymore, right? Whenever gas prices come down, I mean, people will keep driving. There's going to be unrest, upset drivers, etc. But they're going to move to the most profitable app, and then once prices deflate, then they're probably going to migrate over back to DoorDash. I mean, a good PR move, a move that probably won't cost them a ton of money, then I mean, I think they should do it. Let me know, folks. Let me know any questions or insight on this announcement here. Yeah, Catering CK, that is, I believe, by invite only when it comes to large catering orders. You need a good amount of runs under your belt. You need a good rating. You can always reach out to support. You can say, hey, I've been doing this a while. I have good ratings. Is catering available in my marketplace? Yeah. Alaya. Everyone else is doing it. They might see a drop in drivers if they don't. I assume referring to DoorDash. They probably will. Because again, there's no loyalty. I mean, we'll be real here. There's no loyalty in the side hustle space, and that's okay. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing to not be loyal, because then you're like, I only drive on DoorDash. And you're like, why? You don't have to. Maybe there's good money on Uber Eats. I mean, you basically don't want to be loyal, because I used Lime scooter charging, and then that went cold. I've done Shipt grocery when it was hot. That got cold. So it's smarter to always ebb and flow. That's how the gig economy works, is, striking while the iron's hot. Because obviously I want you to make as much money as possible. I know you want to as well. Capitan, Spark, referring to Walmart Spark. Any app that you would like in your marketplace. I would always check the website to see when they're recruiting drivers. Let's do this, folks. Let's go into a Q&A here. I hope this provided you value in bringing you this announcement here. If it did, definitely drop a like. And you can also click or tap screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.